Grand rising and Beltane blessings to those who I have not yet shared the love with. How are you feeling? How is all the energies working for you right now? I know that I've had to wake up, get into my practice, ground myself and go, okay, let's just feel what needs to be felt, seen what needs to be seen, and listen and hold what needs to be held in love. And pulled a few cards and navigated the stars to see what was going on, and now I'm going to share it with you because it might help to bring some clarity. With my cards today, I asked for clarity, guidance and protection, and that's another story. They are beautiful. But what do we have going on up there and how is it affecting us down here? Okay, we have got a lot of Taurus energy, that earthing, grounding energy, that stubbornness, calling for stillness, stability, sensuality, discipline. Pluto and Venus are doing their thing, deconstructing, transforming, and breaking down the current narrative. And then we've got Mercury, Chiron, the wounded healer, here for the final time, the third and final time, to show us what is coming up. What do we need to give our attention to, and what can we use to alchemize our current state of being so that we can transform and transcend into the greater path and our higher self. So let's rewind it back, bring it back to Taurus, our new moon. We've got Venus in Taurus, we've got a whole lot going on. So if you remember and cast your mind back to the eclipse, back to the beginning of the year when we set all those intentions with the fiery Aries action and with the eclipse energies, I always say be careful what you wish for, and also be clear in what you wish for, you know, be precise, because it's powerful energies and they will deliver. So be careful what you wish for and know what it is you're wishing. So anyhow, we made our intentions with the new moon, we released them with the eclipse and the full moon, and now we're at the point where we are trudging through those actions. They have not, the fruits of our labor have not yet come to life, but we are at the point where we're packing the boxes. We are cancelling our phone contracts. We are selling up, moving house. You know, we are at the point where it is just like, oh, it's hard going. It's scary. We have got past feelings of insecurity arising, you know, because we are moving into a new phase, a new world. We are alchemizing who we are and stepping into our inner truth and moving into action. And what does that actually look like, you know, on a day-to-day basis? Where are we spending our time? You know, where are we working? How are we working? What does work look like? What does that mean to you? Is your lifestyle just what you do? Does that support you? Are you currently wanting to make changes there? Are you in the process of changing? This is where we're at. And what might come up for you is feelings of, oh gosh, but how are we going to make money every month? How are we going to pay the mortgage? How are we going to pay the bills? Is it all too much? I know for myself, I am currently in the process of leaving all that I've known, where I make my money, how that looks, where I live day to day, and stepping into fully the unknown, and it's terrifying. It is kind of really brought up to light my past patterns of insecurity, you know, needing to know, and it's really challenged me in having to dig deep, be disciplined in my self-love practices and go, you're safe, this is okay, this is happening for you, you chose this, be brave, step into it, pack the boxes. So that's what's happening for me. What's happening for you? Share, drop in the comments. This is a point of connection where we can share, you know, what's going on for us and support each other as we navigate and move through into the next chapter. Yeah. So this is a time where we need to stick with it, tap into that bull energy, that stubborn Taurus earthing energy, plant our feet, you know, ground ourselves, move inch by inch, slowly. This Rome wasn't built in a day. So I hate that phrase. And I just used it. But it wasn't. Nothing was built in a day. Big transformations take a moment. They happen on all different levels. We are not just a physical body. We are a spiritual being, an energetic being, an emotional being. You know, all these changes and transformations have to move through all these different lenses that we have, not just with ourselves, but with life and with others, you know, and that's how the alchemy takes place. And we need to give room and stillness for that to happen and to feel safe in that process. Trust the process. I'm saying it like a mantra to myself. Trust the process. Trust the process. Hold yourself. Now let's get on to Pluto, because Pluto is the ruler of the underworld. He brings up the shadows. He's here to deconstruct, transform, and alchemize everything that we've known. Healing isn't comfortable. Healing is seeing, feeling, hearing, holding, and being everything that we were into what we are to become the higher self, you know, and that isn't necessarily a comfortable process. We need to ask for help where we need it. We need to ask for support. We need to also give ourselves the space to feel safe. Right. Do yoga, meditate, whatever that is for you. This is the moment to do it. So he's stationing in Aquarius. Aquarius. The rebellious sign. Well, Pluto's also a rebellious planet, but the rebellious sign. This is, Aquarians are all about moving away from the rules, breaking the rules, setting new rules, new dynamics. They are about the collective healing. They are the humanitarian. They're about breaking away from conditioned thoughts, life expectations, going your own way, fully going your own way, stepping maybe out of the system, into self-sustainability, into self-reliance, sufficiency. Where do you make your money? Where do you receive your food, your water? Are you questioning all of those things? Creating your own rules and relationshiping with life and with others, not conforming to the norm. This is the Pluto and the Aquarius vibe. Deconditioning the mind and the way we walk through life and relationship. And Pluto will be stationing in Aquarius for the next 20 years, so get used to it. This is the time to like fully step into that energy and transform and alchemize how we do life. He's asking you to confront whatever's not working for you. And yeah. And to transform your shadow, bring it into the light, to alchemize the pain, whatever's holding you back, and whatever it is you attach yourself to security. This is a big moment to look at your attachments, to form a better relationship with that, to detach. Aquarius is all about detach, non-attachment. Practice non-attachment. It's not necessarily comfortable, but it's a great process. You will feel lighter. Yeah. Sell what you don't need, what you don't use, whatever it is that's hanging, hanging around your ankles, holding you down. You want to liberate, fly higher, but then you need to dig deep, remove whatever it is that's weighing you down. We have a square of Venus and Pluto as well. So let's reflect all the way back to February, because we had a Venus-Pluto conjunction. That would have seriously triggered some transformation. Now, Venus is all about money and relationships, romance, romantic relationships, passion, money, abundance. This trigger began in February, and it's now back for us to reflect. It is a time for some serious self-love, looking deeply into our relationships with self. We're being offered a big mirror and a lens at the moment by others, by the world around us. How we relationship with others in the world is a direct reflection of how we relationship with ourselves. And yeah, if you're finding stickiness, retraction at the moment, I found moments of where I wanted to retract and isolate. I'm actually doing that for myself as well. So this is a time to jump into some serious self-love practice. Like the bull, be stubborn, be still, ground yourself in your practice, be disciplined. It's all about self-love. And transforming your relationship with money as well. So Pluto, Venus, transformation in abundance and love and money. Transform your relationships with money in this moment. Where do you receive your money? How does that look on a rolling day-to-day, month-to-month, yearly basis? Is it independent, or is it deeply reliant on a systematic approach that isn't actually serving you, offering you a false sense of security? That's a massive reflection and review point, and it's uncomfortable. But this is where we're at. We've probably got about 6 to 8 months left of this current transition, where we are breaking away from the source of money and system and the old ways, that old systematic approach, stepping into a sense of independence and abundance and self-sufficiency. Lastly, we got Mercury and Chiron. Mercury, the ruler of communications. Chiron, the wounded healer. For the third and final time, we're being presented with an opportunity here to see what's arising for you, your deepest wounds, your deepest kind of patterns here. What is coming up for you in this moment? This is happening for you. This is an opportunity. The Eclipse portal opened up that Pandora's box for all those wounds, and we now have been given the last kind of opportunity on that train to go, oh, is there anything here that I can listen to, feel, hear, hold in this moment that helps me to alchemize that pain, so that I can transcend into a higher version of myself? So yeah, take the opportunity, alchemize, and ground in your rituals, ground in your self-love practices. Drink cacao, spice it with reishi mushroom, hold yourself, practice with your medicines, with your mantras, with your prayer and with your gratitude, and bring it back to you in this moment. So to summarize all of that, we are at a time of grounding, self-love, discipline, sticking with it, committing to what we asked for, committing to our intentions that we set throughout the beginning of this year with the eclipse. Pack the boxes, have faith, feel safe. Hold yourself as we transition, move and alchemize into the new world ahead of us, into this Pluto and Aquarian energy of freedom, rebellion, independence, knowing that Venus and Pluto are here to support your relationship with money and life and abundance. Have faith in the process, trust in the process, and use this opportunity to lighten your life, move through your pain, and embody and embrace what is coming, the unknown. But we're in it together because we're all about the Aquarian energy. It's community. It's about the collective healing and moving into a new future of independence, self-sustainability, and love. Aho.